You wrote to me in your letters, I'll be back in August. But you whistled away back into this town a week later in April. I knew what I was supposed to understand. For a moment I'd hoped you'd write. Your whims can be misleading sometimes. It is tumultuous to capture whispers across a room in secrecy. It is catastrophic to convince the echoes that remain are not illusory. I remember it, and I can still hear it. My patience to navigate through the turbulence is asleep, and I'm not sure if I should awaken it. But like some forbidden adventure to the east, I'm not being able to forget it. You are an effusive lover in dormancy, and I am an arcane writer of sorcery. If we stay locked in an infinite non-verbal trance, no incantations can lift this vanity. I don't even wish for a lifetime, just a fraction of my fragmented utopia to come true, which I'd gathered from a momentary pursuits night after night. Oh, how I miss the lights. I don't mind the fear waning on your face in the moonlight, because if I do, I would distort what little we have. So I looked at you with eyes that glimmered like they had caught an idea for a playwright. I would wear an hourglass for wristwatches, and you would add sand to it till midnight. You should know, I do not rely on intoxicants to sublime my uncomfortable emotions. I would speak my heart even if they are to cause distortions. Silence telephones to my demise. Ever wondered where I was the night when I rang you twice? What tacit whispers had I been holding like breath in me? And if they would have followed you, would they change the course of your imperial history? If our love can withstand some proportion of distortions, what healing can it foster on distorted beings like we? I'm so distorted that I think only delusions can hold me. You are so distorted that if I tell you I orchestrated poetry to send one letter I couldn't send you, you wouldn't believe me. So I chase phrases that slipped your tongue when temptation exceeded stoic philosophy, turn them to a book, a mythology. We both know we can't kiss just anybody. An untrodden quest lures everybody. Since the dawn of our saga, lure and leash convoluted. Lukewarm water flooded the rivulet, but neither could escape undistorted. What did you think would have happened when an avoidant would meet a poet? I wish you knew the number of times I've told your route in the weekdays, but something within me always knew if I wouldn't see you that day. They said I'm trading with the demons, trying to defy the destiny. But how could I dance with the destiny if I longed to dance with you? And you knew, I learned from someone new, you weren't in this town, that you wouldn't be back until 45 suns were down. The end of this wait could cut my days, but the yearning would add to my years. I passed days, chasing shadows and silhouettes. Every time I was misled, I turned a little distorted. I longed to unwind all of our crossed wires before you'd arrive in your royal tires and mix night revelations in distorted pictures and rob me of my treasured scriptures. The cards on the table have stopped answering my questions. Wouldn't it be better if I was enlightened by you? Are all the pictures you secretly took of me distorted too? I know our good intentions got buried when seen through distorted lenses. But what would we be if we were blind to our first glances? And if we toured the town for the same glances when we'd meet, why did we keep leading in misquoted verses? The nights felt like night tides. Against my conscience, I took a flight, promising this would be the last. I only had a summer, a year to spare. But again, you'd see me there, locked in the loop of infinity. Like a mythology, I must imagine you happy. In my mind, all distortions are illusions. You told me my portrait poems aren't wasteful inventions. All distortions were seen through the distorted lenses. I kept thinking, what would we be if we were blind to our first glances?